Women post-Oscars party. It's lovely to have your company this afternoon. Now, from Mike Bassett to the 51st State with Samuel L. Jackson, Ricky Tomlinson is our guest today. He'll be sharing his own showbiz stories. First, though, it's time for a brand new competition. Now, it's our biggest cash prize so far this year, £150,000 up for grabs. Excellent wooing and waving. Thank you very much. So, David Potts is live for us today. Where are you, David? Come in, David.
Hello, ladies. I am here at Bournemouth University! And yes, we have a brand new competition on the telly this week, and it is a whopping £150,000! Now, make sure you get your entries in, but let's speak to some of our lovely students and see what they'd spend the money on. Hello, girlies.
Hi.
So what would you spend the money on?
I'd probably go travelling around Asia.
Nice, nice, love that. And what would you spend the money on?
Probably on the world's biggest Toby Carvery.
Oh, home of the roast. We absolutely love it. Guys, remember to get those entries in. Lines do close on Friday. Good luck, and here are all the details.
For your chance to win, text WIN to 86060. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message. Go to the website. Entries cost £2. Call 09068 786060. Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge. Or post your name and phone number to WIN 10 PO Box 7558 Derby DE1 0NQ. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close on Friday 7th of March at 3 p.m. We'll be calling the winner live during Good Morning Britain, Lorraine, This Morning or Loose Women after all entry routes have closed. Good luck.
So we are going to be playing a cheeky game with these students very soon. Guys, let's give them a big cheer! Yes, get those entries in. Good luck!
Thank you very much. What a beautiful sunny day out there. Good luck with the competition. Now, another big moment from last night was when Adrian Brody, who won Best Actor for his role in the Brutalist, remembered as he was going up to collect his award that he was chewing gum. So what did he do? He turned round and he threw it at his girlfriend, Georgina Chapman, and she caught it. She caught his chewing gum. I mean, is that love or is that love, Denise? Or is it just disgusting?
Do you know, I know the girls think a bit differently, but I think that it was quite an intimate thing to throw.
You're not going to get me on this one, no.
And catch the gum. Possibly it was because I don't know anything about their relationship except that she was married to Harvey Weinstein.
Listen, I think she's caught worse things.
Yeah.
She has indeed had worse things in her hand. Basically, I can't bear when a star gets up to receive an award, whether it be a musician or an actor, and they're chewing gum. I think it is the rudest thing. Paul McCartney always does it, and I want to say, Paul, take the chewing gum out. It's disrespectful. So I think maybe she'd had a little go at Adrian, and he thought, oh, God, I might get into trouble, so he chucked it. So I think it was I see it as a little intimate moment between them. You don't.
I can see Robbie Williams doing that to me, and I would catch it, but there would be words after.
Yes, yeah.
There would be.
I would have probably just taken it out and then got onto the podium and stuck it onto the podium as I was talking. Thank you so much for this award. You know, like you did at school.
Or just swallow it like a 7-year-old. Just swallow it. It's an awesome
No, you
prize.
can't swallow it because you've got to give a speech.
Yeah, but 7 years later, you can celebrate it when it comes out.
But listen, we're sticking with Adrian Brody because he then continued, obviously, to make his acceptance speech. And then he made headlines because he just wouldn't stop talking. And they start, you know, they run music, don't they? Yeah. To kind of say, diddle-diddle, the music's running, so that's your cue to time to go. And he was like, watch this.
Popsy's coming home a winner. And who else? And Judy Becker, the real Oslo Toth, who deserves to be up here as well. And I'm wrapping up, please, I'm wrapping up. I will wrap up. Please turn the music off. I've done this before. Thank you.
So he said, no, I haven't finished, and apparently he carried on for another 4 or 5 minutes. But then we were thinking this morning, like, are you an over-talker, Denise Welsh?
That feels very pointed.
I do. I'm a Geordie. There's Geordies in today. How? I've done this before. I do like to talk, which is maybe why I've been on this show for 23 years, because it wouldn't be much good if you didn't. I do like to talk, but I think that my friends enjoy my chatter because I always come with the juicy gossip.
She does, to be
Don't
fair.
I?
Yeah,
In the
always.
morning, they await my presence because they know I'm going to come in and go, you will never guess what. Shaking to tell you all.
Kelly,
so
you
I do like to talk, but I know
or
when
a
to be
listener?
quiet.
I mean, I would say out of my husband and I, I'm probably more the talker, as you would have witnessed on Race Across the World. He doesn't get a word in edgeways. But when he takes the dog out for a walk and he comes back, and he said, oh, I bumped into this person and that person, and I say, well, did you ask them if they've moved? Did you ask them? He's like, I don't ask them any of these questions. And I just find it, like, fascinating that my husband just isn't
They're so annoying,
interested
though.
in other people's lives. Like, I'm so interested in other people and I want to hear other people. So I would say I am a talker, but I also like to listen. I always say, like, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Always listen more than you speak.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm more interested in everyone else rather than what I've got to say.
Ida, you and Robbie, who talks the most?
I mean, it's a tough one there. I'm going to say, I would say that he's the talker, and I would say that he would probably want to play the music just like that whenever I talk. It's hard. We're always, it's,
You
you
start
know.
singing.
And start singing. Well, especially when I start singing, I think he'd like to play music. But I would say that he talks more than I do.
Well, interestingly, I've had a little chat with Robbie. We've had a little talk, Robbie and I, and this is what he says.
So I've just been asked a question by the Loose Women people. Who talks more in our relationship, me or Ida? Well, I can tell you, because she's not here and I can get a word in edgeways, is definitely Ida.
Noted, Williams, noted.
Yeah, you're in trouble when she gets home, Robbie.
I'm not catching your gum.
Lincoln
Okay,
always
we
warns me if
have
I'm
to
ever
take-
arrested that I've got to be quiet. He says you can never get into trouble for saying too little. If you're arrested, get a lawyer straight away. Don't talk, just little.
Yeah, very good idea. We're going to have to take another break now, talking shush now. From Hollywood royalty to real royalty, well, it's sort of royalty. The royal family legend, actor Ricky Tomlinson is our guest today. There he is. He will give us his unfiltered take on the topics of the day, and you can be happy when Ricky's on the show, so do not miss it. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.